And we pay about 200 fucking euro a month. So don't be calling me 35p energy drink. Sometimes even more than 200 fucking euros. Alright? We don't cheap out on the lecky in this house. We don't do it on purpose, guys, by the way. I'm only messing. We don't do it on purpose. It's just cause both of us just love the heating. Hold on. I'm scared in case I get locked outside of my house. Let me bring this. Honestly, at this point, I might move to prepaid power. Never mind, no, I will not be moving to prepaid power. What do you mean? It's 600 euro a month for electricity. Are you just having a laugh? Why are you even paying that, girls? That is the biggest rip-off I've ever heard in my life. Oh, there's a spider. Look at the spider. Look at him. What kind of spider is this, guys? Oh no, he ran away. Come back, spider. There he is. He's in a cobweb though. Or a feather or something. He was behind a box. Hold on. What is he? What is he? Hey. What is he? Does anyone know? Hi. Why is he not moving? Is he playing dead? I don't know what he's doing. Anyway, let's leave him alone. I'll put this back here. And leave him be. Call me when you wake up. Widow spider. He's not fucking... No, he's only teeny. He's only a little teeny thing. I'm not scared of spiders, guys, at all. I like spiders. I am not scared of them. I never ever kill spiders or kick them out of my house, because if you kick them out of your house, they die. Fun fact that I bet you didn't know. They actually die when you kick them out of the house. Spiders are lovely. They don't annoy anybody. They just mind their business and everybody runs around screaming over them. Just see the little size of them. Like, what's he doing to me? Why am I kicking him out of the house? He's fucking teeny tiny. I'm not scared of them at all. Although, maybe I should be. Because one time I got a big, humongous fucking bite on my stomach while I was asleep. And then I woke up. I don't know if it was when I was asleep, but I woke up with this bite on my stomach. And then I went out into my landing and there was the biggest fucking spider I've ever seen in my life. But I made friends with him. It's fine. He never bit me again after that. Yeah, no, I don't believe in killing spiders, guys. My dad raised me, like when I was younger, I used to scream and cry if there was a spider in my room and be like, Dad, come and get the spider. And my dad would pick the spider up and put it outside. And ever since that, it just changed my perspective on spiders. I was like, why am I actually scared of these? So I'm not scared of them now. Loads of people aren't scared of spiders. Like, guys, is there anybody in the life that is not scared of spiders? Like, I feel like we're made to feel like everyone is scared of spiders. It's normal to be scared of spiders. It is normal, but there's so many people. There's more people not scared of spiders than people that are scared of spiders. Thank you. Yeah, they never scare me. Never have. Well, when I was really little, they scared me. But that's only because I seen other people screaming about it, being like, okay, I better scream about it now. But they're harmless. They don't bother anybody. Leave them alone. Leave little spiders alone. Really, Joanne, I'm not scared of spiders. I'm not scared. I keep fucking showing the label. I'm not scared of spiders. I'm not scared of snakes. I'm a weirdo. What I am scared of is birds. Birds. Don't put fucking birds anywhere near me. I hate birds. I hate them. Evil little creatures they are. Horrible, evil things. Descendants of dinosaurs. Hate birds. No, I wouldn't be scared of mice. I'd be scared of rats, but not mice. I grew up in the country. I'm a cultie. Any other culties will agree when I say we are so immune to A, seeing mice, B, like mice run around country homes, and it's a regular thing of having to get them outside and stuff. So, yeah, it's like really normal if you're a cultie. You see mice all the time. Rats, on the other hand, no, I would run for the hills. I have seen a rat once on a street in Paris, but I've never seen a rat apart from that. No, parrots, no, I don't care. No bird, don't want anything to do with it. Don't want anything to do with any bird. Keep the birds away from me. No, I'm terrified of rats. I'm not even terrified. I just know how dangerous they are. And one of my, I shouldn't say who, but one of my family members, she lived in a really old house. And basically, turns out there was a rat infestation in the house because they were coming up like the pipes and stuff because the house was so old. Oh, it was horrific. And one day, I'll never forget, I didn't actually see it, but she opened obviously she had pest control in, but like they had to come in a few times, like it was bad. And she opened the press under the sink and there was fucking rat in there. I didn't see it, but she was just like, ah! And she went running. So yeah. Have any of you guys ever had rats? That's my biggest fear. If we got rats here, good night and God bless. I'm moving out for a week. Pest control are coming. So scary. I don't have to lock my front door, Laura. It's like one of those big, huge, thick doors that locks itself. He did, Colette. My neighbour had one in her garden. It was trying to get into our fence. Jesus. I have rats in my brain all over. One jumped out at me when, oh my God. No way. My star sign is Aquarius. Ah! Sorry, my star sign's Aquarius. Why? We had one in our hotel in Vietnam. Good luck, I'd be running now. Why is the hotel fucking leaving you with a fucking rat there? That's crazy. Yeah, birds I don't like. Do you know why I don't like birds? Because in my dad's house, he has a chimney. Well, he doesn't anymore, but he used to have a chimney. And we used to come home and there'd be a fucking bird sitting on the fucking sitting room window. Oh, Roisin, your first comment isn't coming true, but I'm taking it you had them. And you could hear them running around. That's fucking horrifying. But yeah, we used to come home, pull into the driveway, and there would be a bird sitting on the fucking window. It will have shat all over the room. They used to get down through the fucking chimney. Don't ask me why they were fucking flying down the chimney, fucking Egypts. And then another thing, bats. We used to get bats. I don't know if anybody else in the countryside has ever had bats. Not like, we didn't have like infestation of bats, but we used to wake up sometimes and there would be a bat in the house that would have gotten in through an open window maybe, or the chimney, I don't know. No, bats are horrific. Yeah, if you have a cat, you'll never get one even outside. Might have to get a cat. Do you not check? I don't have an under my bed. It's one of the beds that goes all the way to the floor. No, this house will be fine. There's nowhere for things like that to even hide in this house because we have an attic conversion. But we're just talking, when I was growing up, my auntie one of my family members had to get pest control in because of rats, and it was horrific. And we used to get bats and mice in our house sometimes. But like we'd only have like one mice and we'd have to just catch it and put it outside. One time I remember I went absolutely crazy because my sister put down a mouse trap, but it was one of the ones that killed them, and I don't believe in them. Sorry. Like, yeah, a mouse is a fucking pest to you, but it's not an actual pest. It doesn't like carry diseases. It doesn't do anything to anybody. Why are you killing the mouse just because it's in your bedroom? Because the mouse was in my sister's bedroom. She used to leave her window open all the time, so it probably got in that way. And she fucking killed the mouse, and I went absolutely nuts. I'll never forget it as long as I live. Good, Shane, how are you? This mouse, oh my God, that's horrific socks. I've caught 6 mice, Jesus. A possum, what's a possum? Krakow is amazing, Shane, it's unreal, and it's so cheap over there. Like, so cheap. Guys, I hate these lines on my face. Food, Shane, best food I have ever had in my life. Honestly, nicest food ever. Oh no, there's kids. Yeah, I'm not looking up a possum. Do you know, we used to, I feel like people that grow up in the country are a bit like more immune to things. So, because we used to wake up and there would be herds of cows in my garden that were after escaping, and they'd be looking in the window at me when I'm sleeping. I'd wake up a big moo in the window, like, and sheep as well all the time, and deer were a regular occurrence. And then we would hear, because male deers like fight off their antlers to impress the female deers. They fight each other and knock each other's antlers off. So you'd hear just screaming and wailing down in the fields when you're trying to sleep, and banging because they're banging their fucking antlers off each other. Literally crazy. Yeah, my house was a bungalow. Bungalows are not very common now. I don't know why my mum and dad built a bungalow. So weird. Why would you build? But the way my house is, it was built so that it could be converted. But obviously, that never happened. Gonna have cows running up and down the roads, yeah. Yeah, they'd literally be looking in my window. The cows would actually, like, I remember waking up one morning, there was a cow looking in my window. And then another thing, like, so my dad has a lot of land. All the land on my road nearly is my dad's land. So we used to have to ring the DSPCA because people would just go and dump their horses when they were done with them in the fucking fields down the back. Like, we'd wake up, there'd be 5 horses in the field. And we used to say, right, well, wait here. Right, I'm really sorry, we have to block you, Matthew, because I hate when people do that. Sorry. Yeah, we'd wake up and there'd just be a shit ton of horses. My dad isn't a farmer. My granddad was a farmer. My family were a farming family, but my dad broke the lineage, and that was the end of that. No, probably not. I'm very busy. I don't think I'll have time to watch The World's on Fesh TV. Would you recommend where you stayed in Krakow? Absolutely. How old do you need? I'm 28. I'm 28. Hi, you. How are you? No way, Colette. Ah, thank you, socks. I know, Shannon, I'm fucking dreading it, honestly. Like, I feel like my face is even starting to look different. Oh, thank you, Maisie. Because this is driving me mad. I feel like I did not have this on my face before. What is this? These. I feel like my skin looks different. Like, see? Here? And here? Oh no, believe me, I will. Well, look, it could go one or two ways for me. I could age like my dad. My dad has aged so well. My dad is 50, does not look a day over 35. Honestly, my dad walking around looks like he could be just a few years older than me. He is so young looking. Barely a grey hair. He literally has about 5 grey hairs in his whole head. Like, it is ridiculous. And then my mum, on the other hand, I'm not even saying this to be mean, but you know I don't have a relationship with my mum. But my mum looks like visibly like 20 or 30 years older than my dad, and she's actually younger. So I'm not even saying that to be rude, but it's just genetics, you know what I mean? Like, my dad obviously has good genetics for aging. My mum has really bad genetics for aging. So I don't know, it could go one or two ways for me. But now, one thing I will say, I don't have grey hair at all. Like, literally, look, I think I've found like 2 grey hairs in my whole life, and I cried my eyes out. Remember, I found one a few weeks ago, but they just grow back in the same place. But I literally have no grey hairs, and I'm 28, so that's a good sign that I might get my dad's. Only thing is, I smoke. And my mum was a heavy smoker as well, so that might be why my mum aged so much quicker than my dad. My dad doesn't smoke, and he is very active, exercises a lot. But yeah, you have your dad's features. Yeah, a lot of people say that, but then other people say, no. Look, I have my dad's features. I am my dad's double. Like, even my dad with his... Oh, will I show you me and my dad? Hold on, let me get a little picture of me and my dad. Even my dad's teeth are the same as mine. My mom, though, I have her bone structure. One thing about my mom, she has killer cheekbones, like really, really nice cheekbones. And I have her cheekbones. Here's me and my dad. There we are. Hold on. Oh, my dad is so cute. Yeah, I've posted my dad before loads of times. That's my dad. He's shrinking as well. He said he's shrinking, and I believe him because he used to be taller than this. My nanny has shrunk so much. But, like, see what I mean? Like, my dad does not look 50 years of age. Like, this man does not look 50. Like, what the heck? He looks so young. Like, so young. I'm so jealous. And if he got rid of the beard is the only thing making him even look old. Like, older. Like, if he got rid of the beard, then he would look so much younger. Like, so much younger. But yeah. Yeah, it was a surprise trip. But yeah, we are very alike, me and my dad. He has the same mouth as me. The exact same mouth as me. And yeah, he said that. He said he's shrinking. And I have my dad's hairline. Like, look at this. That's my dad's exact hairline, see? My dad's lucky, though. His hair never fell out. He's very lucky. And look at his hair. Like, where's the grey hair? This man's 50 years old, doesn't have a single fucking grey hair. Are you kidding me? Are you? Will I show you as my mom, guys? I feel like I shouldn't because I talk so much shit about her. So no, I won't show you my mom. I won't do that. In case anybody knows her, that would be really awkward. I am the oldest. No, I'm not showing you as her, guys. Yeah, I'm the oldest. And then I'll show you my brothers. No, I'm not showing you my mom. Sorry. Because I talk too much shit about her, guys, honestly. It's too red hot. Because if I didn't speak bad about her, I would. These are my brothers. My brothers are just culty boys. Like, they don't give a shit what they look like. That's my younger brother, Tyg, who's 17. And that's my brother, Evan, who's 24. Evan literally looks like a child as well if he gets rid of the beard. I have like a spot girls right there, by the way. That's why I keep going like that to my nose. But yeah, that's my brother Tig. And that's Evan. Big culty heads. Yeah. You know when lads are culties, like these lads are not dubs, you know what I mean? No Monterey. There we go. That's what they look like. He's actually nothing like me. Me and him are the opposite. It might just be how he's like looking at the camera or something. Let me see if I have a closer picture of him to show you. Oh, here we go. There's one. But like he has like blue eyes. And like blondie. His hair is naturally blonde when he was younger. It's just gotten darker. But yeah, that's what he looks like. He's only a baby. I didn't even know he took these photos on my phone, but apparently he did. No, I'm not. Do you really? No. He's the image of my mum. The image. He's my mum's double. He's my mum's side of the family's double. And I'm my dad's. And then my sister's a mix of my dad and my mum. Oh my God. What the heck? No way. You think we look alike? The same nose. Oh yeah, we do have the same nose. Oh yeah. No way, we do have the same nose. I never noticed that. No, we have different eyes. Totally different eyes. Guys, my eyes are like black. Look. We have the same shape eye, but different colour. But we all have that shape eye. All of my siblings. Well, I show you my sister. And you can say if you think I look like my Aoife. Aoife would be probably a close second. I'll show you my dad when he was younger. Look at my dad when he was younger and tell me this is not a wedding. Very quick wedding as soon as they found out my mum was pregnant with Aoife. So my dad actually never would have married my mum if it wasn't for that. And do you want to know something more evil? My mum came off her birth control because my dad was going travelling. My dad was going to Interrailing and he was going travelling. So my mum came off her birth control so she would get pregnant. And he'd have to marry her. I'm not even joking. Like, that is a fact. Like, a 100% fact. Like, she told my aunties, who are her sisters. Oh, that's amazing, user. Yeah, swear down. She actually did that. Nuts. So my mum baby trapped my dad, basically. I'm glad she did, or else obviously I wouldn't have my siblings. But at the same time, I'm not glad she did because I'm sad for my dad. Because like he could have lived a whole different life, you know. So yeah. Oh, I wouldn't be here. Did I say she did that with my sister, by the way, guys? I don't know if I made that clear enough. It was me. It was me that she got pregnant with on purpose to trap my dad. So he'd have to marry her. And it worked. And then, obviously, do you want to know another thing? Do you want to know another crazy thing? So my mom got pregnant with me. She actually didn't, my dad didn't marry her. And whatever, like, he didn't marry her. And she refused to give me his surname because he didn't marry her. And she was like, when we get married, Niamh can have your surname. So then obviously she got pregnant with my sister. They got married. So my dad gave my mom money to go and change my birth certificate because my mom didn't work. She was a stay-at-home mom. My dad worked. So my dad gave my mom money to go and change my birth certificate. I only found out at 28 that 27, I think, that she never changed my birth certificate. So this whole time, I have thought my name is Niamh O'Connor. It's actually not. My legal name under my PPS is Niamh Goff. I had no idea. Obviously, that sent me into an identity crisis because how is that possible when my passport says Niamh O'Connor? I don't understand, but apparently back then they weren't very strict when it came to passports. Like, you could just put in Niamh O'Connor and they would accept Niamh O'Connor. But I don't understand how that happened. Like, honestly, I don't. If anybody can shed some light on that for me, how the fuck is my legal name not on my passport? And that's how my dad never found out. So I had a full-blown identity crisis because obviously I want my dad's name and my siblings' names. So I actually need to get my name changed by deed poll. But I don't know if that's going to be expensive. I don't know if it's even worth doing. But really, really, really annoying. Like, really annoying, because that isn't my name. Niamh Goff is not my name. I only found out, like, last year, Poppy. But yeah, like, just for proof, literally, my name is Niamh. Let me just mark the number. My name is Niamh O'Connor on my passport. So can anybody tell me why? Look. Can anybody tell me why? How can it be Niamh O'Connor on my passport when my fucking name apparently is Niamh Goff? And I only found out, literally only found out, because I was opening up a new business, like setting up a new business. Unreal, Cody. I was setting up a new business, right? And you can get a different name on your passport to your birth certificate. That's crazy to me. Like, that's fucking crazy. I was opening up a new business, like, with an accountant. And they were trying to register me for, like, CRO or whatever. And basically, long story short, they were putting in the stuff and, like, nothing was coming up under my name. And I was like, try Niamh Elizabeth, because my name is actually Niamh Elizabeth. So I was like, try Niamh Elizabeth. They were like, no, not working. So I rang the Department of Social Protection and I was like, hey, like, I'm trying to figure out, like, my name and PPS number aren't matching up when I'm trying to register a business. And basically, long story short, how do they prove that, Carol? And basically, long story short, the one on the phone, I don't even know if she was allowed to say this to me, but the one on the phone was like, okay, what's your PPS number? And I was like, blah, blah, blah. She was like, what's your name? I was like, Niamh Elizabeth O'Connor. She was like, no. Have you been married? And I was like, no. She was like, we only have Niamh Goff here. And I was like, what? Literally? What? The fuck? No, guys. Jesus, why would Polish immigration say anything? My name on my passport is Niamh O'Connor, which is my passport. That's my name. I'm just saying my birth certificate name is not Niamh O'Connor. Like, my actual legal name is not Niamh O'Connor, and I only found that out. But no, it doesn't matter if my passport says Niamh O'Connor. Like, Polish immigration aren't going to pull me over. Also, I'm an EU citizen, so I just go through the passport control easily. They don't even check if you're an EU citizen. They just go like this. That's it. That's why I love the EU. We don't need no checks, nothing. They're literally like this. Bye. That's it. About 2 seconds in passport control. That's crazy though, girl, because I wouldn't have had any, I wouldn't have had any letters. Like, I was only a baby when I got a passport. So, how crazy. Under the Department of Social Protection, I'm not Niamh O'Connor, I'm Niamh Goff. No, I can't do a story time with my mum. It's trauma. I don't know if I would necessarily, like, say if me and Alex got married and I've said this to him, I don't know if I would become Niamh Sheehan. Like, I don't. I'm sorry. Reason being, like, why the fuck am I changing my name for a man? Like, what? I might become Niamh O'Connor Sheehan, but not Niamh Sheehan, for sure. I wouldn't drop O'Connor. I wouldn't, because that's my identity. Why am I changing? Like, why doesn't he become Alex O'Connor? You know, why do I have to become Niamh Sheehan? O'Connor's a good, strong Irish name. I don't ever, ever, ever want to get rid of O'Connor. No, Niamh Sheehan doesn't sound right, doesn't it not? Like, imagine I changed my socials to Niamh Sheehan. Like, who the fuck is Niamh Sheehan? Like, no, I'm Niamh O'Connor. I'll always be Niamh O'Connor. You know? I feel like if I changed my name to Niamh Sheehan, everyone would be like, who is Niamh Sheehan? Niamh Goff, I know. But Niamh Goff sounds more, well, maybe it's because I know that that's my mom's surname, but that sounds more normal to me. Miss Sheehan, like. Yeah, guys, I'm so bad. Well, electricity. I wouldn't change my second name, but now my baby's gonna have it. See, I would just give my baby both of our names. That's the thing. Like, that's what I don't like about, like, fucking the world. Like, why is everything... Obviously, some people choose to give the dad second name, and that's fine. But, like, for me, I'm like, no, I birthed you, bitch. You're getting my surname and his surname. You know what I mean? So, say I had a baby and I named it, like, Vogue. Would be Vogue O'Connor Sheehan. That would be my baby's name. And O'Connor would be first, because, bitch, I pushed you out my hoo-ha. Now, when they get older, they might... Thank you, Kelly. When they get older, they might decide to just go by Sheehan, which is fine. But I will definitely do double barrel for my kids. Like, absolutely not. I'm not pushing a baby out of my hoo-ha and giving it the fucking dad's name. Are you having a fucking laugh? Especially if we're not fucking married. You may get a fucking grip if you think that the baby is just getting your name. Now, I wouldn't give it one name. Like, I wouldn't just give it my name, because that's not fair either. But I would definitely give both. 100%. What's his, Sindel? Let me think. Do I know his? I think the only problem with double barrel names if they meet someone with two names. But that's their decision to make. You know what I mean? They might decide when they're older that, oh, I just want to go off this name. But, like, parenting. I'm trying to picture. I can't remember. Did you say any baby name ideas, Sindel, in the chat? I'm trying to picture, like, blank and see does Smith or Thornton sound better. Well, I'll have to see when you put in the baby names what I think sounds better. But Thornton is a nice second name. Thornton is, like, I had a few Thorntons. I had a Miss Thornton growing up, and she was really sweet. What was I going to say? What about when people with double barrel names have kids? See, that's where it gets a bit difficult. But that's their decision to make. You know what I mean? That's not my decision to make. If my kid became 10 and was like, Mom, I just want to be Sheehan, I'd be like, Grant, that's fine. That's your decision. But definitely when they're a baby, I will be given both names. Like, the fuck? Because I don't have a proper relationship. My girls have both 16 years together, engaged. Girls are 9 and 5. So happy I did both. Yeah. They can choose what they want to go by when they're older. Yeah, that would be my kind of opinion on it. No, you don't have to legally change it. I have both names. I just use my own surname. Yeah. Beauty by CD, Hollywood Heart. Danielle, when I tell you I have been blown away by this. I was using it the whole time on holidays. I was showing them on live when I was brushing my hair, just how smooth, and it's literally does not damage your hair, girls. Like, all of my hair is coming out in that. Usually when I brush my hair so much, my hair comes out. It's amazing. It won't let me say my mother's surname. Why? Long. Oh, that's your mother's surname, Cody. Yeah, and these were done like yesterday morning. But yeah, girls, I think I would definitely do both. And I think I would keep my own surname if I got married. Like, don't quote me on it, because you'll all be calling me a liar if I do end up going by Niamh Sheehan if we get married. But I think that I would go by O'Connor Sheehan. Like, I feel like that's my identity, and why do I have to give that up for a man? No, like, unless Alex is willing to go by Niamh or Alex O'Connor, then I'm not willing to go by Niamh Sheehan. You know? Like, I feel like the man should take the woman's name and the woman should take the man's. Like, I feel like Alex should become Alex Sheehan O'Connor. And I should become Niamh O'Connor Sheehan. I'm going to tell him that. I'm going to tell him that he needs to do that. Yeah, that's what we're doing. He's taking my name and I'm taking his name, and that's it. And then we have the same surnames as our kids. Oh, guys, I won't get married until my, like, late 30s, I'd say. I don't see the point in rushing marriage. Like, I'd say I'll have kids before I get married, which people think it's mad that I'm like, yeah, Niamh Sheehan has a ring to it. No, I feel like even with my social media and stuff, I wouldn't feel right, like, being Niamh Sheehan. That's not my name. That's not my identity. Like, I love Alex's family to bits, but I love my family and I love my dad, and I always want to have my dad's name, you know? I would really, really find it difficult, guys, to give up my surname. Honestly, I don't know how girls do it with ease. I suppose it's because we're kind of always told that that's kind of what we do and what we have to do. So I guess maybe a lot of girls just do it because it's what everyone else does. But I don't know, just personally, it just doesn't sit right with me. I think it's like really sexist, honestly, to be honest, that women have to give up theirs, but there's never talk of men giving up theirs. Absolutely not. I would not be married in a church. I would never give up my surname. Yeah, Danielle, do you get me? I just couldn't. Absolutely not. I would not get married in a church, but that's a story for another day that I feel a lot of people might get very pissed off by if I start talking about it. But no, I would have no want in the world to get married in a church. Never in a million years, because I'm not religious and I'm not making a vow to God. I'm making a vow to my partner, not God. I couldn't give a shite about God. I've never met him. Why am I making a vow to him? What's God ever done for me? The fuck? Giving me just a load of shite in life and I'm making a fucking vow? No, absolutely not. And I don't need God to witness. I don't need God to witness my vows. And sorry, I know people are probably offended by that, but that's my views, and everyone's allowed their own views in life. That's the great thing about life. If my other half didn't want to take my name, one-way ticket to end it, Jessie, I'd say your other half is dodging a bullet if you would end it with them, because they won't take your surname and they won't drop their own surname. I personally, if Alex said to me, Niamh, unless you become Niamh Sheehan, I'm going to break up with you, I would say, let me do you the honour. Goodbye. I think expecting somebody else to give up their identity, their heritage, what they are, everything they've ever known. And like, it's one thing to like be like, okay, I'd like you to do this, but it's another thing to expect it, I think. That's just my opinion. I would do my other half the honours of ending it if they had that attitude towards me. I would rather keep my own name and add their name, add something else on to my story. And I feel like that tells a story then. It's like, oh, well, first I was Niamh O'Connor, then I became Niamh O'Connor Sheehan. Advice on plan B, haha, stressing here. What do you mean, Megan? Plan B, like the morning after pill? Would you get married abroad? No, I don't think I'd get married abroad either, because I would like all my family to be able to attend my wedding and all of Alex's family. But another thing is, I don't think I'd want a really big wedding. Like, I do not want like these fucking third cousins that I've never spoken to a day in my life at my wedding. I just don't. I would like a small, intimate, very family orientated wedding. That's what I would like. What's wrong with my family having the last name, especially if we decide to have kids? Well, it's not having a different last name. Like, if I choose to keep my own name and add Alex's name, then I'm not having a different last name. I still have the same last name. And why don't you take your partner's name? Why do you expect your partner to take yours? You know, if you really feel that strongly. For me, if you really, really feel that strongly and your partner does not want to take your name, then take their name. You know, clearly you don't have a problem with taking someone's name. Or maybe you do, because you'd end it if they didn't take yours. Do you get me? I don't know, guys. Am I wrong? Like, I just think it is weird to expect your partner and say you'd break up with them if they didn't take your name. I think that's wild. No, I'm not engaged. because it doesn't suit me. But maybe it doesn't suit them. Maybe they don't feel comfortable taking it. Like for me, I love Alex with all of my heart. But I'm Niamh O'Connor. That is my name. That has been my name my whole fucking life. And I don't connect with the name Niamh Sheehan. I don't want that to be my name. My name is Niamh O'Connor. And I have no problem being Niamh O'Connor Sheehan. But I do have a problem with being Niamh Sheehan because that's not my name. And that just doesn't go for Alex. That goes for any man, ever. I would like to keep my own identity. I would like to be my own person always. And always remember where I came from. And I never want to drop my dad's name. I love my dad. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's obviously each to their own, Jessie. Whatever works for you. But if Alex demanded to me, Niamh, unless you take the name Niamh Sheehan, I'm breaking up with you, I would say goodbye. See you fucking later, because why do you think you are entitled for me to take your name? Especially in 2025, there's so many women that don't take their partner's name or double barrel the names. Like, this is not ancient fucking Rome we're in, you know what I mean? There's times it was like family holidays, if it's separate names, airport security can hound you. I've never experienced that ever. My cousin has, my auntie is Tracy Goff, her husband is Alan Daw, and my cousin is Emily Goff Daw. And they go on loads of holidays. They've never got hounded. Never. I've never heard of that. Ever. In my life, in my whole years of existence, I ain't never heard that one. Yeah, I've never heard of that ever in my life. Like, maybe they might ask you a few questions, but I've never heard of them, like, hounding you, you know what I mean? Like, annoying you to the point where it's like, okay, I'm gonna, like, give up my morals and do something I'm uncomfortable with just because, in case I get hounded by airport security, you know what I mean? It's crazy. He fell on his dad, but his name's Andrews after his mother. Weird. Very, very weird. Yeah, you do need permission. I know that much, guys. But the permission is just a letter. Like, I bring my little cousin away with me all the time. She's Clodagh Grant, completely different surname to me. And all I need is a letter. That's it. Just need a little letter from her ma. To say I don't even need a letter from her dad. Just her ma. Howard Studios. But yeah, they ask you a few questions, but it's no big deal. Yeah, it's definitely not like... It's definitely not something that I'd be like, okay, I definitely need to do this, because if I don't do this, like, I need to take my partner's name, because if I don't take my partner's name, airport security is going to ask me a question. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus, they can ask you questions over anything. They didn't believe it was me in my passport once and kept me, and I missed my whole flight, you know? But yeah, obviously each to their own. Like, I'm not here to judge. Who am I to judge and all that shit? Who am I to motherfucking judge, guys? That is the question. But just making the point, Jessie, I don't mean that as an offence towards you. I'm just saying, if that was me and Alex said to me, Niamh, if you don't take my surname, you're Gonshki, I'm breaking up with you, I would say, bitch, I'm breaking up with you. Because who the fuck do you think you are to tell me that I have to take your surname, you freak of nature? That's what I would say. I don't mean you're a freak of nature, but I would take it that way. Like, and I'm my own person. Everybody wouldn't take it that way. But yeah, sorry. Yeah, 72 hours after, but it doesn't work half the time if you take it that late. Well, that's my opinion, because I took it 3 days later and ended up pregnant. So, didn't do its job, darlings. Yeah, the earlier the better, for sure. What? It doesn't work if you're overweight? The fuck? That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Why? Why does it not work if you're overweight? That is bizarre. That is crazy. And stupid. Yeah, definitely. Agreed, Sindal. Over 70 kg. What's 70? Surely not. I'm like 60 kgs. So if you're 10 kgs older, higher, heavier than me, you can't get the morning after pill. Or it mightn't work. The fuck? Only traditional thing about marriage I'm for. Other than that, it's registry, in and out, quick job. Yeah, see, I'm not really a traditional person. You know, there's that, like, I'm not a traditional person. I don't care about tradition. You know, like, I'm not sentimental at all, really. So, yeah, there is that. I couldn't give a shite about tradition and all of that. So, that's probably an element that comes into it. Yeah, I think a lot of the time people just get married for the sake of tax. Because I think you pay less tax if you're married, don't you? Like, there is so many people that I look at them and I'm like, I fucking know you got married for tax, bitch. Like, there is no other reason. It's more tax. I think if you own a company, it's less. I think if you own a company, you're a sole trader or own a corporation, it's less tax. Because your partner is that can be an employee or something. Me and Alex were talking about it before. Not that we were going to get married for tax reasons. 70 kg mightn't be overweight. Yeah, facts. 70 kg would definitely be overweight for me, but it probably wouldn't be overweight for people that are taller. So that shit is crazy. Crazy. Yeah, I do smoke the cigs. I feel like you can tell because my mouth. I have smoker's mouth, guys. Smoker's mouth is this. If you see them. When am I heading to Dubai? On the 10th, sorry. My God. You're joking, Co. Smoke to the side like this. I need to just not purse my mouth. Or maybe I just need to quit smoking. I love how we'll do anything but quit smoking, like. Cody, do you smoke? Oh, okay, I get it. Me too, Cody. I've been trying. Yeah. No, I think we're flying home on St. Patrick's Day. I don't really care about St. Patrick's Day, guys. Does that, like, revoke my Irishness? Like, I don't give a shite about St. Patrick's Day. To tell you the God's honest truth. No, Tanya. Definitely not. I'm not even 100% sure on that. It doesn't, Jessie, it's not the same for me. I've tried it and it's just, oh my God, what the heck? Did something explode in here? Oh no, I think that was on my handbag. It's not the same for me. Like, I don't feel like I am smoking if I have a vape. Like, I can smoke and puff on a vape. Do you get me? It just doesn't, I don't know why, it just does not feel the same. It doesn't hit the same. I think because it's sweet flavoured. I think that's probably a big thing. Being an adult is so stressful. I never want to grow up. No, being an adult is so stressful, low-key. Honestly, take me back to the days when my biggest worries in life were like, what am I going to do this weekend? And guys, Jessie, I'm smoking since I'm 12 or 13. Not 12, 13 maybe. And I'm now 27, 28. So I like the taste of smoke. Like, I like it. Which I know people are going to be like, what the fuck? But when you smoke for as long as I've smoked, you like you actually crave the taste of smoke. Like, yeah. Just normal, whatever, it doesn't hit it for me at all. How did you get the smokes when you were so young? Everyone smoked when I was younger. Everyone and their mother. Like, it was cool to smoke when I was younger, which is stupid and I'm glad that's gone now. But it was cool to smoke. So, like, everyone was smoking just for the purpose of, like, being cool, you know? And I went to St. Oliver's in Drogheda. There used to be a shop there. I'm not sure if it's there anymore. But it's called Kits. And they used to serve us smokes when I was so young. Yeah, Sindel, wasn't it? It was like, Sindel, do you remember in the Ollies, like, if you weren't going down to the gym and having a smoke, you were a weirdo. Like, you were a weirdo. So I started smoking, I think, at the end of first year, maybe. I want to say about the end of first year, which is, I was still doing Irish dancing when I smoked, guys. But obviously I maybe had like 5 smokes a day when I was that age, you know? And then obviously I escalated from there. Oh my God, Cody, try 20. I could smoke 20 a day, easily. But yeah, it was literally just normal, guys, back then, to smoke. And if you didn't smoke, you were kind of a weirdo, like. Oh, I fully believe that quitting vaping is easier, guys. 100% I believe it. Because, number one, they taste nice. And I feel like you don't realise. That's why I think vaping is more dangerous than smoking, in my opinion. I think it's more dangerous, right? And I'm going to give you my reasoning. The ingredients in smokes are definitely more dangerous, like as in the tar and stuff, okay? But with a vape, you're sucking on a battery. That's you're literally sucking on a battery. I'm not even sure that it's like more unsafe to smoke tar at that point if you're sucking on a battery. B, okay, you smoke 1 vape a day so easily. Okay, I've witnessed it. My boyfriend vapes occasionally. He goes on and off them. But he smokes a vape a day so easily. Do you know what the equivalent of 1 vape is in cigarettes? Do you have any idea? 50. I would never be able to smoke 50 smokes a day. I would be sick, physically sick, like trying to smoke 50 smokes in a day. But you can smoke a vape so easily, 1 vape. So That's my first issue. I feel like you're not really aware of just how much you're smoking when you smoke a vape. You are smoking 50 cigarettes. 50 cigarettes, the equivalent in nicotine to 50 cigarettes. And let's be so for real here, guys. Anyone that vapes here, do you smoke a vape a day? Guaranteed you do. Maybe a day and a half for some people, but most people I feel will be a day. Yeah, Jessie. I feel most people are a day and a half, or are a day. Like a vape a day, and that's normal, like a vape a day. You should be smoking a vape every 4 days. Do you get me? Yeah, Sindel, that's what Alex said, right? Alex always goes on and off the vapes, guys, and he's like, I'm actually such a fucking pussy, like I never smoked in my life, why am I smoking this vape? I'm like, yeah, you're dead right. He's like, it's so weird, why do I want this vape when I've never smoked? Like, why? What made you say, do you know what, I'm going to pick up a battery and smoke it? Do you know? Like, I feel like there's excuses when it comes to cigarettes, but vapes, I'm like, how the fuck did you never smoke cigarettes and you got yourself addicted to vapes? Do you get me? Like, come on now. Especially because, right, a lot of people that start smoking, they're kids, yeah? That's a lot of people that are addicted to smoking start smoking when they were kids, okay? These motherfuckers are in their 20s saying, yeah, I'm going to smoke flavoured air and suck it from a battery. Do you get me? Snus is like a nicotine replacement. Like, there's downsides and upsides. I think it's better than a vape. That's for sure. It's a nicotine replacement. It's like a nicotine patch or something like that. So I wouldn't look at that the same way I'd look at a vape. Yeah, that's my opinion on the vapes, guys. I just think they're mad. And I think people who use them are mad. Snus does hit my craving when so I went through a period of trying to cut down. I'm still trying to cut down, but I've just been less focused on it for the past like 2 weeks because I've been away on holidays. But if I'm like really, really, really craving a smoke and I just put a snus in my mouth, it does help. But then I feel like, what am I doing? Because it's still nicotine. But I feel like when you smoke for this long, it's very, very difficult to just quit. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a period of like, you need to replace an addiction with another addiction. I don't know if that makes sense. And like, I don't want to quit full turkey because I'm just going to replace